the screen. I'm sharing the screen. Okay. See, here we have to create a new file. Okay, that is e-files. Okay, we are learning e-files and it's a .py. Okay, all right. So now, okay, see, what is why we should use e-files? So the topic name is e-files. So let me put up here. E-files is that what we are learning. Hold on. Okay, see. So why we should learn e-files? See, Python or any programming languages, we are writing code blocks. Okay, in any programming languages. Okay, there is a logical, code block. Okay, so it's a code block. Sometimes we may want to run and skip. Okay, so depending on the conditions. Hmm. See, there's a code block. You have written one statement, few statements. Okay, few statements you want to execute. It's like if it rains. Okay, if it rains, you're saying do this. Okay, else you're saying do that. So the condition is this. Is it raining or it's not raining? Okay, depending on you'll do this or do that. So there are two things. You cannot do the both things, okay, at the same time. Okay. If it's raining, okay, you'll do this. If it's not raining, you'll do that. Meaning what? Let's see an example. Okay. For example, if it's raining, I will drink tea. Else I will drink coffee. You got it? So let's say if it's raining today, okay? Let's say if it's raining today, then if it's raining, what you want to do? You'll be drinking tea, right? Because your condition is true. And let's say if it's not raining, so this is false, no? Today there is no rain, okay? So that means what you will do, you have decided here. So you are giving two possible states here, okay? It's raining, do this. It's not raining, do this. So if block, this is a if block, okay, that will be executing when it's raining. It's a else block that is executing when it's not raining. You got it? So this is the condition. So we can create one such example based on if else, okay? Let's say x and y is there, okay? X is 10, y is 20, okay? We say if x is greater than y, we don't know the value. Let's say we don't know the values of x and y for now, okay? But just think if x is greater than y, that is true. Let's say this is true, this condition is true. Meaning what? What is the meaning? If x is greater than y, this is true. Meaning what? It is that you'll think x is greater, isn't it? Because you are saying this is true. If let's say you say this is false by putting the values, let's say put the values of x 10, put the value of y 20, 10 greater than 20, you'll say false. This is not true, right? So that time you have to say in the else y is greater, you know. See, there won't be situation that this condition will say it is true and false at the same time. Either it's true or it's a false. So when it's a true, okay, it will execute this. When this condition is false, it will execute this. So we have to understand the meaning of the condition. Okay. So x greater y, true means x is greater. X greater y, false means y is greater. You understand? So let's put that in a print statement now. Okay. Okay. And now execute this. Okay. Let me run this. Look at here. It is saying y is greater. It's because it is giving me false. You understand? This is giving me false. If I put here value of x 20, sorry, x is 10 and it is greater than 20, y is 20. So this is 10 greater than 20, it's giving me false. Right? 10 is not greater than 20. Isn't it? That's why it's giving me false. False meaning you execute else block. In the else block, you have to write y is greater. Okay? And that's true because of y's value is greater than okay 10. So this condition is becoming false, x greater y. Let's put this way. Let's make it 30. X is 30 now, okay? And y is 20. Is 30 greater than 20? You say yes, it is greater. So let's make it true. So when this is true, means what? See, when this condition is true, meaning what? You're executing this statement, if condition. So you're executing if part. Okay. So in the if part, what you say x is greater. Okay. So let's run this, clear this. You see x is greater. Okay. So this is like we are doing we are using greater than symbol in here. We are finding greater number. Okay. Let's say I want to find a smaller number. What do you do? What do you do if you want to find smaller number? Okay. You have to first you have to copy this program. Okay. Paste it here. This way we will save the time. See, only sign you have to change. Okay, this one. See, this is a smaller number. Okay. So for that you use sign this less than. Okay. This is called less than. And you have to now check this. Okay, put this here symbol. 30 less than 20. Okay, 30 is less than 20. Is it true? No, false. 30 less than 20, false. So this is returning false. False meaning what? It is going to else, right? So what we should say here? We should say y is smaller because we are checking less than. Is x less than y? No. If x less than y is no, meaning y is less than x. Understand? If x less than y is true, meaning x is smaller. You understand? Only we have to write the meaning of this. Okay. If x less than y true means what? Let me type it here. Okay. X less than y. If it's true, meaning what? Meaning is x is less than y or x is smaller. And another meaning, x less than y. If say you say no, meaning false. Meaning what? Meaning that x is not less than y. You can write it this way. Instead of writing x is not less than y, you can say y is smaller. You got it? So there are two states. So when this is true condition, you have to write this in if. And when this is false, okay, x less than y, false, you have to write this y smaller in else. Okay, so only one is executing, either this or this. When this is true, executing this one. When this is false, you are executing this. You got it? I hope you understand. So let's save this and run this code. Okay. Okay, here you go. You have y smaller now. Okay. And now let's put the different value in here. We put in here 10 now. Okay. Tell me, 10 less than 20. Is it true or false? It's true. It's true. So see, x less than y when this is true, meaning x is smaller. Understand? So you can print that. Save this, clear the terminal, run the code. It says x's value is smaller. Okay? If you want to print the values, okay, you just put f in here, okay, and put x in the curly braces. It should print the values. I want to print the value of y. I just put the y in curly braces. But this f is important, okay? This is formatted string. See here, it is now print not saying x is smaller, it is saying x's value is smaller, 10 is smaller. See, and when you say this is false, okay, let's make it, let's make the x bigger now. 30 less than 20, it is false. False meaning it says y is smaller, means y's value is 20, 20 is smaller. Okay, let's clear this. Look at here, it will say 20 is smaller. See, you understand? Okay, let's move on. So let's comment this code. Okay, now we want to do equality. Okay, so if I want to find if two numbers are saying equal or not equal, okay, I want you to say that if the numbers are equal or not equal. See, equal, not equal means what? See, we want to check if x's value is same as y's value. Okay, So you do comparison with two equal signs. Remember, there are two equal signs, not one. Okay. Alright. So equal or not equal, do we do comparison with the operator in a two equal signs. Okay. That's we are doing. That's called equals. And how do you check if two variables are same? Okay, with this. Okay, on the left hand side of this comparison, we put one variable. On the right hand side of this comparison operator, another variable, and this would return true or false. Okay, meaning that okay, if this expression is true, meaning what? Or anyone can say if this is true, x equals y. True meaning x and y are equal. And let's say if x and y's values are different values, okay? In that case, this condition gives us false. Meaning what? Anyone can say if this is false means x and y are not equal. So let's put this in if block. Let's put this statement, okay, not equal in else block. Because when condition is false, this goes in else. Okay, when condition is true, this statement goes in if block. So it's quite easy to do programming. Okay, so just assign the values. X is 10, y is 20, and then we write here if x equals y. So if this is true, okay, so we have to say if this condition is true means we have to write inside if. So see, we have to write this inside if x and y are equal. So we say print x and y are equal, isn't it? And then else block. Else block, you have to say print. See, when you have to say what you should write in else, see, when the condition is false, this x equal y, false. False meaning in the else, it will go to else, and in that you have to say the meaning of this condition, where what it means when it is false, x and y are not equal. Okay, so two different statements goes in two different blocks. Okay, it's nothing but the meaning of the condition, true and false. Okay, remember only one will be executing at the depends on the condition. Okay, okay, let's say this, and here we go. We are going to clear this and run this. It says x and y are not equal, and it's C 10. Put the value of x in here 10, y's value 20. 10 equals 20. False. False means it goes in else and says x and y are not equal. Okay. And let's put the value same now. Okay. 10 and here is also 10. So 10 equals 10 true. True meaning that it goes in if and says x and y are equal. So this is called true block and this is called false block. Okay. When condition is false, this is executing. When condition is true, this is executing. Understand? Let's do the formatted code. Okay. If you want the real values to print instead of x and y, just put the x and y in curly braces. But just don't forget to use f, okay, before double quotation. Okay, here we go. I'm just printing the values of x and y. Okay, instead of x, it will print the value of x. So you have to put that in curly braces. Okay, let's save. Let's save this and run the file. See, it says 10 and 10 are equal. Okay, all right. So that means, and when we put different value in here, 10, 20. That means this else is executing. So it says 10 and 20 are not equal. Let's clear this, run it. Okay, look at here. It is saying 10 and 20 are not equal. Okay, so we have seen now equality. Okay, so we have to complete a program and it says whether the numbers are equal or not equal. Okay, let me put this in comment now. Okay,
Hello.
yes, let me put this in comment. Yeah, I was just thinking what I'm here only. So in this one, we have to now do not equal. Okay. So just meaning is see, we are just doing the x and y equal or not equal, but this time we are not using equal signs. We are using not equal signs. So how about we just copy whole thing because we are doing the same thing, and this should save time. Here we go. So we are using here not equal. Okay. See, this is not equal. Okay, we are checking. This is called equal, not equals. Now we are doing not equals. Okay, so we say x not equals y. Okay, we are saying is x not equal to y? If that's true means yes, x is not equal y. So you have to say x and y are not equal. See, see because of this operator now meaning is changed. Okay, x is not equal to y. You say true means x is not x and y are not equal. Okay, and then you say x not equal y false. Okay, meaning that x and y are equal. Okay, only statement that you are printing, in the if and else they're getting changed. Okay, because we are changing the operator in here. Okay, see x not equal to y. Put the values of x here. Put the values of x. X we are putting it here 10 and here 20. Okay, so 10 not equal 20. You say true. True means you're going in it. But the message you are printing wrong. You have to say if this is true means they are not equal. You're checking not equal. Okay, not you're not checking equality. You're checking are they not equal? Okay. So you say yes, they are not equal. Meaning you have to say x and y are not equal. Because when this is true, you are going in if. So what message you have to print in? They are not equal. When this is, let's say both are equal. Okay, 10 and 10. Now say 10 not equal 10. You say false. They are equal. So when this is false, it goes in else. You know that. You have to say in else that they are equal. Because this is false. 10 not equal to 10. If I ask you, 10 is not 10. You say false. Okay, meaning what? You are going in else and printing they are equal. You understand? So let's just save this and run this. Clear the terminal first. Here we go. So we are saying see it is give see we are getting the same results, but how we are getting it using different operators. Okay, we are getting same like 10, 10 and 10 are equal. Okay, and with this program also we are getting same, but the difference is using the operators. Here we are seeing equals operator, and here you are seeing not equal operator. Okay, the result is same. Okay, let's put different values now. Save this, clear the terminal, run the code. X and Y means 10 and 20 are not equal. Okay. Understand? Okay. So you can create one good application out of this. Okay. Let me comment this one first. So this is not equal program. We are almost seeing like five programs now. Equals, not equals, less than, greater than. Okay. Now we have to use, like the number is given. Okay. It should say X and Y are equal. You have to say X is greater if it's greater. You have to say Y is greater if Y is greater. So these three outputs it should give me. Okay. This is what I want. So I want to use if and else. Okay. It's not like only you have to check greater or you have to print X greater Y greater. If the numbers are same, then it should print X and Y are equal also. Okay. So far we have seen that are they equal? Not equal. But in this we didn't see if they are greater, they are not printing is a greater number. It is printing it's not equal. Instead of printing not equal, we have to say y is greater. When they are equal, we have to say they are equal. You got it? So let's write a program to find the number is equal, greater. Okay. So it's very easy to do that program. Okay. See, we first check equality. Okay. If x equal y, if this is true means what? You say it's very easy, sir. X equals y. If it's true, you print x and y are equal. Okay. X and y are equal. And now when you say if that is not true, okay, x and y values are different, then this gives us false. False meaning it is going inside else. In the else we don't print they are not equal. Rather we will find which one is greater. Okay, so we need in the else you need in the else you need one more if. You have to check in here x greater y. Okay, if x is greater, then you have to say x is greater. Okay, so you have to print write if another if here. Okay, so we say if x greater y, that is true. We say x is greater. Okay, and in the else we say y is greater. See what we are doing? We are doing nested if else. Okay, we are using another if else inside if else. See, look at here. I'm not writing if else from this part. This is wrong. This this if else it is a part of else. Okay, so if I hide this, look at here. It is hiding completely if else. Why? Because this if else it's a part of else block. Okay, you're writing this if else inside else. Wait, that's why when I hide this, it doesn't show that. Meaning what? If this condition is true, it is executing this one, x and y are equal. But when these values are not same, it says false, then it is going to else. Now see, it is going to else. Okay? And if part is not executing because this is false, it is going to else. And here in check, see, here it check is x is greater by true meaning x is greater x greater by false meaning y is greater. You understand? So we are checking two conditions. First condition in if it is true, then else will not execute, if will execute and say both are same. If that is false, meaning else executes, in that we check one more time condition, which one is greater because they are not same means any x or y has to be greater. So we're just checking it and printing x is greater. You understand? If this is false, meaning y is greater. Okay, let's try this program now. Let's save this. Okay, and run this. Okay, we are not providing the values for x and y. Okay, so let's provide the values for x. X is 10 and y is 10. Okay, so meaning what? This is true. Okay, meaning what? X is put here, x is 10, y is 10. Okay, so x equals y. Yeah, true. True means you're executing if. Okay, you're printing x and y are equal. See, let me run this. Let me clear this output first. See, saying x and y are equal. Okay, and let's say if this is 20, okay, now say 10 is equal to 20. Condition, look at here, x equals 20, y 10 equals 20. You say no, x and y are not equal, so it goes into else. Okay, so because this condition is false, x equals y, 10 equals y means 10 equals 20, false. False meaning you are not going inside if, you are going inside else. Now check condition. Is x greater y? 10 greater y? False. False meaning you are not executing this if, you are executing else. It is saying, okay, y is greater. Okay. So look at here, 10 greater y, 20, y is greater. Okay. So here it is printing. Okay, what it prints? Let's check. Do we have any comments in here? Okay. Let's save this program. Run this program. So it is printing y is greater. Okay. And let's make this one is greater. X is greater. Okay. So now put here 30 is equal to 20. False. False meaning you're going inside if else. Okay. Else block and if else is executing now. Okay. You're checking is 30 greater than 20? True. True meaning if is executing now. Okay. Else is not. That's why I'm hiding this else. So it will print x is greater. True means if and false means else. Remember this part. Okay. So let me clear this and run this. See x is greater printing. Okay. So this is called nested if else. You understand? This is called nested if else. Okay. You got it?
Yes.
You can do similar things in the, you can do not equal to, using not equal to also you can do, okay? It is quite easy to do using not equal to. Just copy this code, paste it in here. Okay, let me just comment this code block now, okay? When we comment, it will not execute. See, using not equal to, we have to say, okay, x not equal to y. True. Means what? They are not equal. When they are not equal, you have to check for which one is greater. So you remove this code from here and put it in if. And okay, cut this now. See, why did I put in here? Because see, you are saying x not equal y. True. Meaning they are not equal. They are not equal means you have to find which one is greater. That's why I removed the code from else and put it in if. And let's say x not equal to y false. Meaning what? They're equal. See, I put here 20. Is 20 not equal to 20? You say no. No means what? Else. So they are equal. So you put it this else. So now we are just exchanging, okay, the statements. From else it goes to if it goes to else. That's it. We save this now. Okay. We're doing the same thing but with different operator. So let's run this. See, x and y are equal. When we say these values are not same. Okay. See what happened exactly. Let's see. This is 20. 20 not equal to 20. 20 not equal to 20. Yes. What is true or false? False. Right? So it is going to else. It is not executing if. Okay, so it is printing x and y are equal. Let's say I put 10 in here. Is 20 not equal to 10? You say yes, true. 20 not equal to 10, true. Okay, so it is going here, it is checking. Which one is greater? X greater y means 20 greater than 10? Yes. Yes means if is executing, x is greater. So this time it will print x is greater. So, okay, let me save this and run this. It will say x is greater. See? And when you want to, let's swap this. Here we put 10 and here we put 20. Now see, 10 not equal to 20. You say true. So it is going in, okay, it is going in if block. So here you check. Another condition is that 10 greater than 20 false. False meaning you are going else. You are going to else. So here it is printing y is greater. So let's do that. We need a practice in here. Okay. See, let me clear this. Okay, see y is greater. So you need a little practice in here. Okay, try different values. Okay, if it's remember only rule in this is that if it's true, if block, if it the condition is false, it is going in else block. If you remember, and then you decide what to write there, depending on the meaning of the expression. If it's true, meaning what? Okay, put it in if. If this is false, meaning what? Okay, you put it in else. If you remember this, okay, you know if else. Okay. All right, that's it for today's session. Okay. We'll see. Please rejoin the next session. Okay, and do the coding practices. Okay.
Uh,
All right. Let me stop the recording.